Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Toby from 170, and in this video we're gonna take a look into a report of Earth chaos and try to analyze it. In this video, try to excuse my voice and the background noises. My health is not well right now. First of all, over here, this report is from a friend of mine named Slides. So this was one of the reports that I thought was pretty interesting. So I asked her to share it to me. It's a report of Earth marches with chaos immortals in it. Slides is using Athena with Himiko, while Isadora from IMPK is playing Athena with Loki and Theodora. Theodora in an Earth march with chaos is actually a pretty nice combination because against other teams which are playing, let's say, Blade Vortex, Theodora removes that tier effect for you, and that affects the DPS a lot. They are also both playing different dragon talents, and I will come back to them. First of all, let's take a look at their skill sets. Zenobia from Slides is using Spring of Life, Energy Shield with Vitality Touch, all three really striking skills. Next off, we have Himiko, which is playing Demonic Contract with Battle Stance and Fighting Master. One thing I would say is that playing Battle Stance against a Loki team on Himiko is not really a very good idea, but I guess it seems to work for Slides in this because you will be unable to cast your ult for 20 seconds, and Himiko's main purpose in this team would be to like pull Loki in her void. On the other hand, we have Athena, which is using guard with purification and no escape. Purification is really good, and also no escape. I'm personally not a big fan of no escape in a holy march, but a lot of people are nowadays using it. As someone who is not playing holy himself, I cannot say too much on this topic. But guard is definitely one of the best skills. A lot of people sleep on this skill. They don't like use it or buy it, but this is actually a really good skill for tanks. Next we have Alexander the Great, and she is using the classic build of spenders on it with Executioner, Blade Vortex, and Toxin Barrier. And Ifador, if you take a look into his march, first of all we have his Loki, which is a DPS build, and the artifact on Loki is also magical attack bonus, which is really nice artifact. And he's using Dust Breath with Spell Disintegrator and Annihilation. A full DPS Loki. I'm not a fan of a full DPS Loki. I would rather play something else on Loki and use him more or less for his confusion effect. And then we have Theodora, on which he is playing Purification, Shelter, and No Escape. Then we have Athena. Okay, he is using. I was just thinking when I like opened Theodora, why is he not using Vitality Touch or Spring of Life? So his Spring of Life is on his Athena with Fighting Master and Guard. It's very interesting that he's using Fighting Master on his Athena to be like able to get more ult from her and tank more hits. But there is no Vitality Touch, and it's really important in this type of matchup because he is not healing less than his opponent. And once again, the classic Alexander build of spenders. Let's take a look into the report and the statistics, and we will also see the replay. This is the team of Isador, and the damage, sorry, that's the healing. Athena does not do damage. Holly and Grace, it did 5, let's say 6 million healing in total, and Shelter did 3 million. Over here in the damage taken category, we have Himiko dealing almost 10 million damage, and Alexander almost 10 million damage. Most of this damage of Alexander will be from the normal attacks, since there is Theodora in this team. And Athena herself dealt damage. I think this is a bit weird. I will need to see it more. Okay, next up there is Zenobia. Because there was no shadow healing in this report, I'm not sure how this is gonna make sense. Wait, no. This is the enemy Athena of slides, and this is Zenobia from slides. I'm so like put on the shadow healing thing lately. Anyways, let's take a look into the Alexander damage. Blade Vortex dealt 10 million damage. It's because the slides team is using purification, but it does not have Theodora, so Blade Vortex shear effect is not being removed. Normal attack did 8 million, then Toxin 5, Shield Transfer 4, Executioner 3, Blade Vortex normal did 1.2. This is really low damage. This is very bad. And the DPS Loki did only 7 million damage. This is why I don't like the setup he's using on this Loki. I would rather go with something like Demonic Contract and let's say Armageddon, because this is a long fight, 1 minute 21 seconds. On the Theodora, if you take a look into healing, Divine Gift did a lot of healings. Let's take a look into slides side. Damage from No Escape almost 2 million. That is nice. Healings 3.6, then 1 almost 2. Damage taken is from Alexander and Loki, then Athena of enemy and Theodora of enemy. All 4 immortals have dealt damage to Athena, probably because of guard transfer. Any control from No Escape, yes. Silence 2 times attempts. And here, as you can see, the normal attacks have dealt 13 million damage because, of course, tear effect was being removed a lot. And Blade Vortex tear effect still managed to deal almost 9 million damage. This is really good. Almost 6 million from Toxin Barrier. And Shield Transfer did almost 5 mil, while Executioner did the same, like 4.6. Blade Vortex again, without tear effect, Blade Vortex damage is also low on slide side, but it's still almost like 3 times more than Isidore. What's more interesting here is the healings from Zenobia. Energy Shield stacked 13.5 million damage, which counts in the healing category, of course. Then we have Empress Favor itself healing almost 9 million heals. And Vitality Touch is doing almost 8 million. Empress Favor normal attack healing is doing almost 2 million healing. So in a way, his Zenobia also like helped carried this whole fight, because this is like 32 million, let's say, damage dealt, which is healed or blocked. Let's take a look into the report. Other 4 marches are not really that important. This is just a main versus main march. Let's take a look into this. I wonder how many times his Himiko is gonna block Loki into the void. Let's pause this and text. Nothing's confusion. Stun. Okay, let's continue. How many absorbs from Zenobia? Absorb again. Okay, his Theodora is gone into void instead. And again, Theodora is going to void. Interesting. For some reason, Loki's ultimate is not causing confusion on slides. I did not see a single confusion. Let's go back and check if Loki did any control or not. If there was confusion from Loki, then this might have been a different scenario. Loki control. There is literally no crowd control. This could be one of the reasons why this match is so one-sided. Anyways, for me it was an interesting report, and if there is anything I have missed or anything that you want to add into this, let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.